Besties, I got some tea for y'all. Let me tell y'all what happened to me on Saturday. Now, this has been happening to me a lot, but this situation right here was crazy as shit. Hi, my name is Raquel Ashley, and I'm a stay-at-home mama of 4, period. So on Saturday, I decided to make some tacos for me and my kids. Mind your business. I don't care if it's not Taco Tuesday. So I walk into Acme, minding my pretty ass business, getting all the things that I need to get to make these tacos. So I'm ringing up all my stuff, and this guy walks up behind me and says, "Excuse me, sis, you done with this cart?" Mind you, we're in Acme. There's plenty of other carts that he could have got, but he decided he wanted my cart. So I say, yeah, that's fine. I only got one bag anyway. You can have it. So I take me and my one bag and I start walking my ass out to my car like any normal person would. What I did notice is as I'm walking out, he's looking at me still at the register, putting stuff that's by the register inside the cart that he took from me. Suspicious, right? Yes, that's what I said. So at this point, I'm keeping my guard up because I don't trust nobody. These men are crazy as hell out here. So I'm walking to my car. I get to my car, and as soon as I get in my car, y'all, this man is knocking on my window. I mean, he must have been on my heel, banging on my goddamn window. So I roll my window down just enough to talk to him, but not enough to where he can like stick his hand or anything in. So he says to me, "This is a nice car. What year is it?" I say, "It's a 2024. He gonna say, "Are you single?" He says, "Take my number right now and text me right away." So I take his number down because y'all don't play with my life like that. So I took his number down and I told him, I was like, "All right, I'll text you when I get home." He said, "No, text me right now," and then walked away. Mind y'all, I'm on the phone with my friend and I'm talking to her, and me and her talking about the situation. So as I'm about to pull over, I see him standing in front of the Acme. He's throwing his hands up at me, pointing to his phone, like basically like hurry up and text. So when I didn't respond to that, y'all, tell me why he jumped in front of my car like a crazy person. I was so scared because I'm like, yo, this man's really crazy. So he like, "Yo, I thought you said you was gonna text me." I said, "I am, but I got stuff to do. Like, I'm gonna text you. Like, relax." He like, "All right, man, hurry up and text me. I'm trying to talk to you." And I tell y'all, I sped off so quick. Oh, and I forgot to tell y'all too. He asked me, was I from around here? And I'm like, no. I'm like, "Are you from around here?" He like, "No, I live in West Philly. What you doing all the way up here?" So anyway, y'all, after he jumped in front of my car and asked me all these crazy questions, I sped off so quick. I was so scared. And I'm like, yo, I don't want to go straight to my house because I don't know if he's following me. So I'm doing all these turns. It took me like 20 minutes to get back to my house because I was not playing. I had to make sure nobody was following me. I don't play that crap. I see a cop, and I'm like, dang, I should tell this cop that this man over there bothering people. But I'm like, yo, he is a black man. And my friend was like, no, don't do that. Because he's a black man. And you know how cops treat black men. And I'm like, yeah. So I ain't say nothing. Then my friend gonna call me a Karen. I'm not a Karen. I was scared for my life, and I don't want him harassing nobody else. Child, I've been on edge ever since. Parent check-in, how y'all feeling? I really want to understand is why as soon as you get your confidence back, you happy, you're glowing, all these men want to come out of nowhere. For what? What do y'all want?